I picked up this New York by Oscar de la Renta at Burlington tonight for only $16.99, and it's 1 ounce, as you can see. Nice, classy little soft pink. I love the bottle. I think this is a great purchase actually for what was it? Yeah, $16.99. I love this bottle. This is heavy glass. This looks so classic and classy to me. Like I said, it's got weight to it. I love that. That's just like the older fragrances. This would look beautiful sitting on anyone's vanity, like especially like on a little glass, like a little mirror. The only thing is, and somebody else mentioned too, you really kind of have to pull that top off. That top is on there snugly. So this came out in 2024 and it's considered a fruity floral. We'll go over the notes in just a minute and I'll look at Fragrantica. I've seen when this is sold on various sites, I see some people say this is so long lasting for them. I'm not feeling well today. Maybe I'm a little nose blind. I don't know, but I find this to be very soft. You could literally wear this anywhere, any season. You could wear this in the office. You have just a very delicate scent bubble around you and a delicate sillage. If you were to wear it on a date, I would say bring it with you or be a little heavy handed. Now, a lot of people say this is similar to the Burberry Her elixir, that sort of smell, but this is not. This is not overly youthful. I mean, it's youthful. It's light, fruity, floral, with a creamy vanilla sandalwood base, but the base notes are even light. Um, so this is elegant for any age. Now, if you only like hard-hitting powerhouse fragrances, this is not that, in my opinion. So it's well liked on Fragrantica any season. I think you could wear this any season. Of course, it's August 2025 right now, and I think this would be particularly nice for summer and spring even. But I haven't experienced it in cold weather, so I can't say. Maybe this actually, maybe the fruit and then the vanilla and sandalwood might pick up more in cold air. I'm not sure, but let's look at Fragrantica. And so you can see the main accords here. And, oops, came out in 2024, and it is well liked. I mean, 4.07 out of 5 with 60 votes. And here you have the top notes. So it does open with this fruity, but it's not pungent. It's not like a big synthetic fruity. It's very elegant and just kind of soft and airy and fluffy, probably more airy than fluffy. So you got the fruit and the rose isn't strong. None of the florals are overly strong. I love gardenia, but it's not overly strong. I love pepper, but it's not overly strong at all. You just kind of have this airy floralness with that sweet, fruity opening. And it's got the base notes of sugar, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk, but it's just really smoothly and gently done. Like I said, there's a real light scent bubble around you and a light sillage. And I think you need to reapply, most definitely. For those who find this to be long lasting, I think that they must be people who have more sterile environments all the time. Certainly, they don't smoke or vape, um, because I feel like you'd have to be in a very, very sterile environment with not a lot of other scents around to keep smelling this for a long time. But it is elegant, just like the bottle, and classy. It's classy, particularly to be a sweet, fruity floral, but it's not a syrupy sweet. It's just like this gentle, airy, fruity floral with a very soft dry down. And there's just a very subtle powderiness to it. I get the orris, gently. I get the clary sage gently. but it's just well done. I find it interesting that it's named New York. I'm not an expert on New York, but um, I don't know. I wouldn't make me think New York, even though I'm not an expert on New York. But that's maybe I'm thinking wrong. I don't know. It's classy. It's classy and versatile because you could wear it anywhere. Now, see, it does get some votes for long lasting and sillage. I can't believe that people find this to be strong because I certainly do not. And so there you see that similarity to Burberry Her, people are voting on. And sometimes it's easier for me to say if I disagree or agree with other people. Um, I like what she has to say about it here. Uh, Summery strawberry. It's not a strong vanilla though, y'all. But it is. It's airy, mildly sweet, gently sweet. Um, think sitting in a cloudy swing with bubbles blowing a hot summer day. That's a pretty description. And you see these other descriptions. You could always pause and read that. I think I liked what the person, I think it said burnt giraffe. Where did she go? He or she? I don't know. Where? Burning giraffe. I think this, I agree with this. The scent opens with a burst of fruity notes, particularly strawberry and maybe oranges. I wouldn't even call it a huge burst, but that is certainly, it's brighter than the rest, as typical with the opening notes. Develops into floral notes of rose, jasmine. Uh, that's not the only florals, but I don't get those really strongly myself at all. Nothing is really strong except for that sweet, fruity opening. Um, uh, Warm, floral, and sweet accord, both elegant and sophisticated. I totally agree. It's versatile. Um, be worn during day or evening. Now, this isn't like a heavy hitting night fragrance, but it certainly could be worn day or evening. And like she says, okay, sillage. Not so impressed with the performance, though, and I agree with that. That's why I'm going back to this. And there she too mentions that the top stays on securely, and it does. So, but yes, it looks pretty just sitting there now. Just, I think that bottle's so elegant, and the fragrance is elegant, and I feel like it can also appeal to the youthful people because it is that sweet strawberry, but soft, y'all. For those of you who are big gourmand lovers, this is not a hard hitting sweet vanilla strawberry. It's just very airy and very appropriate for any environment, really. So, yeah, I think that's a good purchase. I don't think you could really go wrong with this unless you just don't like the scent profile, and that certainly is beautiful. So, like and subscribe. Hope you're enjoying your summer, or whenever you watch this. I hope you are enjoying your day or evening, and I'll see you soon.